All right, when you're ready, please introduce yourself, introduce the run, give a countdown for when you want the timer to start, and we'll get started.
Okay. I'm King Xavier the First. You just saw some of you just watched me do Elephant Collection. I'm here with Exile's Reach New Game Plus. This is my buddy Baron. Say hello, Baron.
Hello, Baron.
Yep.
Yes, no, I'm Baron777. Best friend of King Xavier here, and I've been helping, do this commentary for Exile's Reach for,
6 months,
as you said,
something like
about
that.
couple months, about a dozen official official runs, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get into this, and the objective of this is to finish the default starting zone for the game. The run is not going to begin when I hit enter world. The run is going to begin when we take control of my character. But we have to hit enter world on stream for it to count as a valid run. With that in mind, we're going to explain some of how the run works while the opening cutscene is playing. Because if we skip the cutscene, things tend to break. So we just let the cutscene play and we start explaining run during it. So we'll get into this right now, and I'll give you a countdown when it's actually time to take control of character. But for now, we're gonna hit enter and we're gonna start talking about the run. Okay.
So this run has actually been changed in the last couple of months, as Exile's Reach has had several tweaks to it, both in the story department as well as a couple of gameplay changes. And yes, as Xavier said, watching this cutscene is required because otherwise it sometimes just breaks. We don't know why, but that's them's the rules. So, and the way this run works is, as he said, it's a new game plus run. So it is a fresh character, but it is on an account that has a multitude of benefits, mostly through the warband feature. So the warband feature allows for number of benefits. The chief among them. Well, actually, I'll let you do the countdown first, and I'll continue.
Go ahead and count us in on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Go ahead and give us a countdown.
All right, so we'll go 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to options. I'm going to turn on auto loot. I'm going to turn off tutorials. I'm going to turn my action bars the way I like them. And we're going to get going. Okay.
So yeah, the warband feature gives the first aspect is that the war bonds give a 5% increase XP across all characters in the account for each character that has reached level 80, up to a maximum of 25%. So Xavier has 5 characters at level 80, and is getting that full extra 25% XP. He's also currently right now crafting a bunch of heirloom items. This gear will level up along with Xavier's character, becoming the best equipment that you can basically find in this area. So after he gets through this tutorial section here, we're going to go into the back and skip a cutscene.
Yep.
And so you'll also notice that he is playing a Worgen hunter. So the Worgens are particularly good for this run because they have both Dark Flight, which is a race ability that gives 40% increased movement speed for 10 seconds, about once every 90 seconds. They have a naturally higher critical rate than any other character. And so this section right here, they're going to take out a bunch of Murlocs, and Xavier's kind of gathering them around him, kiting them all together. And you'll see why.
There we go.
There you go. So that explosion you just saw is another heirloom ability, which when Xavier levels up, it creates that nice little explosion and usually can wipe away weaker enemies or finish off some stronger ones. So next is simply recovering some of your allies with some good old first aid. And next, another major aspect of the heirloom system, you get a mount at level 1 the only mount available here is the chauffeur. That's him riding along in the sidecar. So takes a couple of seconds for the mount to come out, but it does double movement speed, but at the cost of not being able to really do any major actions other than talking to people and moving. So, yep. Next, we come to this section here. We need to take out a couple of enemies, and you'll also probably notice right there is a couple of other. There's another character down there. Now, yes, this is an MMO, and it is literally impossible to guarantee that a server won't have other people playing through the sections he's playing through. While it is allowed in the rules of the run. However, you are not allowed to coordinate with other people
before the run begins.
Before the run begins. So it's almost like a RNG aspect to it, but controlled by other players doing player things.
Got stuck in a wall there.
So,
we're okay.
Yep. So next head up here, and so the other aspect of this character and class build is the hunter. So the hunters are the tankiest of all of the ranged classes, and they also have access to the pet and companion system. And for this section here, you're going to introduce to one of your first pet companions. And this one's going to be a wandering boar. The boar is ideal not only as they're one of the stronger.
Awesome. We didn't get the break from him charging me. Great. That's awesome. Use disengage to jump backwards, speed us up a little bit. There we go.
Mm-hmm. So not only do they provide just a flat extra DPS buff, they can also attack another enemy while you're focusing down another one. They can take aggro off of you. And they also just give a flat 8% speed buff. Boars, as well as a couple of other companions, just have that naturally. So really beneficial for a speed run. So next we have this section here with the quill boars, and kind of the crux of getting the best times in this category comes down to making sure you have good positioning, good kiting, and a little bit of good luck.
Mm-hmm.
So got the boss here.
If another player has killed a boss before you get it, you have to wait for the respawn, and that can really hurt a run.
Or just dying. That hurts too.
Yeah, that hurts a lot too.
So, all right. So next we have this section here. It's just gonna be a glorified cutscene as we wait for the Scout-O-Matic to resize, and then we're gonna get a good look at the next section coming up here. So
Come in. It seems the Scout-O-Matic 5000's camera is working as expected.
Actually, as he is looking at these add-ons right now, there are a couple of add-ons that Xavier uses, notably Cursor Trail, TomTom, which allows the tracking of multiple quests, as well as gives a couple of extra geographical information doohickeys by the minimap, as well as Quick Quest, which allows the starting and completing of quests with a simple mouse press. That's a lot of dudes. I just noticed there. That's an entire army of the undead. You're level 5, right?
Yeah, I'll be 6 in a second when I turn this quest in.
You got this.
I don't get this.
Well, that's well, we're gonna show why animals are awesome now.
Yeah.
And with that,
And this is why you should always save the animals in your Metroid runs, folks.
Because otherwise, because now you can then just turn the animals into giant tank destroying thingies.
But that's great. We got the level a little bit early. That might actually be really helpful to us.
Yeah. So yep, taking out a couple of these wandering boars here as the resizer kind of cools down. All right, and with that, they're going to come on over here. So
hurry up, let me ride you. Give me the prompt. Spamming right click.
You know, I do find it strange they don't let you use the boar you just got as a companion though.
Mm-hmm.
But so vehicle section here, you take out the entire army, and Xavier's going to do kind of this like double semicircle maneuver here. The reason is that when the okay, there you go. When the last one is killed, the boar will automatically resize down into normal form, and hey, we're right in front of the boss we got to kill. That's convenient.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use this time also to explain the a couple of the story changes that have occurred. The main one being is that in the old run, the focus was on stopping the ogres from resurrecting a dragon from the dead. This one you have a couple of dragons who come alongside you, and that is both Raffion and Caligos. And the ogres this time are trying to subjugate Caligos to do their bidding. So we're about a third of the way through the run right now. We're going to kind of prep a couple of the quests to start, and then
We're not
gonna head
going
up
to
here
do
and
them.
we're not going to do any of them right now. Instead, we're going to go up here and complete a completely optional side quest here. Although it's not really optional for this run. Right here we have an elemental, a light elemental that has been corrupted. So what you need to do is just simply go over and purify little orb totem thingies. And so, what would really be the point of going out of your way to do this quest? Well, as soon as the last one is dispelled, we'll have an answer for you. So, soon as that done, there's up in the top corner there's a little thing called light's speed, and for 10 full minutes, Xavier's speed is going to be doubled. The equivalent of being mounted while not actually being mounted, which unfortunately mounting up at this point would not stack. But given the run's only about another 15-20 minutes, that's a huge benefit. So now we're in the harpy forest. We got to kill some harpies. We got to rescue Merida Huntswell and burn some of the harpies' totems. During the rescuing Merida, there will be more than enough harpies to fill the quota. So really, the focus is on burning the totems. And depending on where
Thanks for the kick forward, Ogre. I really appreciate it. Wait, I missed a totem. Oh no. I thought I did it. It said I did it.
Oh. I was about to say, I'm like, he's got it. I was like, oh, he's, there's probably one nearby, or he's.
No, there's just.
He totally knows that he's only gotten 4 of them, right?
Nope. No.
Okay, well that's a little unfortunate, but we'll.
It was by no means the worst mistake I can make. Here, Ogre, just kick me forward, please. Just kick me forward. Thank you.
Hey. All right, so.
Between the 2 kicks, we mostly made up for that. That's fine.
All right, so next we have a couple of as we're rescuing Merida, we got a couple of 5 waves of harpies.
Just decided to unsummon on me.
So there's 5 waves. There's no way to manipulate how fast the waves spawn other than just killing them as quickly as possible. So, we gotten any good donations from here, or any shoutouts?
We haven't had any donations in a minute.
Okay.
I'm eating chocolate at the moment.
That's good. Like a candy bar, or like a...
They're like, I don't know if you've got these in the US, but they're called After 8 Mints.
Oh, yeah, we're familiar.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've got some of them because my mum and dad gave some to me for Christmas,
that's
3 months ago. So, yeah, it's like I've still got... anyway, no, we haven't got any new donations in. But
So on the fifth wave here, we've got a giant enemy bird coming in, and which King is going to immediately snipe it as it swoops in dramatically. And,
You don't get to have a cool entrance. You don't get to have that.
So-
Bosses don't get cool entrances. They get shot in the middle of their monologuing. As I have always said to my tabletop players, talking is a free action. Monologuing is not.
Okay. So, all right, and with that, we're going to go back down here to kind of like I don't want to say central hub area, but basically the
camp.
The camp area.
All thanks to this recruit. Good work. Now get some rest.
So, this is the other part of the hunter tutorial, the creation of traps, so that you can acquire newer and better companions.
I just picked up some dry ice. Don't touch that with your bare hands. I'm wearing gloves.
Mhm.
Magic dry ice.
As opposed to, dry ice is kind of just magical already.
I mean, it ain't that far removed, right? Any especially advanced technology, all that nonsense.
Yeah. Okay, so, deploy the little freezing trap here, and we're going to just leave this quest for right now, and head into the arachnophobia warning.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are about to descend into the spider cave. So, here, all you have to do is rescue each of the 5 members that have been trapped by the spiders. You do that a lot in this quest, or in this tutorial, and I'm told you do a lot of that in WoW.
Yeah, you wanna share that you've never actually played World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I have never actually played WoW at all. I'm literally just doing this commentary through osmosis.
And he's already agreed to do this for other WoW categories as well. It's awesome.
I don't know why. But yeah, so the killing of the spiders is not an actual requirement, but they tend to get in the way. So
well, they do give decent.
Sometimes you can get lucky and sneak by them long enough to free your compatriots.
Coming into the last one here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, during a practice run yesterday, actually, King had some like legendary RNG from the other players, who happened to, the respawn timer on the spiders was, hadn't finished, but this guy, the guy you have to kill, Harun the Exiled, had just finished, so he was able to finish him off really quickly and do this entire leg of the run. I'd probably say record time for him.
We could probably actually dismiss while we wait for her to come down. Come to think of it.
Yeah, normally we do it on the back of the elk because you have to do it while standing still, and the elk's running, not you.
Yep.
But we can put on some gear and optimize a little bit. So then we just watch this glorified cutscene. But
which is really cool. The first 10 times you see it.
Not so much the 100th.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the little things like there with dismissing the pet, early, just it only saves a couple of seconds, but
every second counts in a speedrun.
That's speed runs are made and broken on those saved seconds. All right, so and we just head on down here, and we're going to conclude the quest we started earlier with taming the beast that we caught. Who's this cute little boy right here? Oh, he's a cute little boy. You will tame him. Yes, you are.
Good dog.
Yes, you are. He's a good boy. Very good boy. Good boy.
Click to stable. We don't actually care about stabling. We just need to click the button.
Mm-hmm.
We have a mission.
All right, and with that, we're about 2/3 of the way through the run. Doing some making some pretty good progress, pretty good time on here. So
Don't
now we
ask
got
why they're suddenly here when you didn't see them move forward and you had to run here. Don't
the
ask.
wizard did it.
I mean, that is one of the most powerful mages on the entire planet, standing right behind me. So
Yeah, that's another minor change that happened is that Jaina Proudmoore, is with you rather than is it Captain?
Garrick is still with us. Just Jaina's
Garrick,
here too
okay.
now.
She's just not important anymore.
Yeah, she's not saving her son.
Yeah. Anywho, so we got a wave to Gorgroth. Hi, Gorgroth. Bye, Gorgroth. Yep,
Hi,
and
Grogroth. Bye, Grogroth. I'm gonna put an arrow through your skull later. Bye.
Anywho,
Look how big the bow is on this model. Look how fun that is.
I know.
Oh, hold on. Because I gotta wait a second. We can shock ogre dance. Alright.
That actually is one of the incentives sometimes on these runs is
If you donate X
taking
amount,
the extra
we will
time
do
to
ogre
dance in front of the ogres.
Yeah.
So next we're gonna raid the camp and slay some ogres, take out Jugnug, Wug, and Grunks, and get their reward stones, as well as take out the catapults in the camp. So this section used to be a little bit easier in the previous iteration of this run.
I'd be around level 11 by now, which
the XP gains has been modified. Ooh, no. Was that double crits back to back?
No, it was regular crit, and then
Okay.
the last one was enough because I had the I had Hunter's Mark on in the first one, so that
Got
gave
it,
extra
got
bonus.
it.
But we'd also have
So-
a spell early at this point that we don't have anymore. We have two, in fact, because Kill Command's still a thing if you hit 11, but Deadly Shot isn't where it used to be in the talent tree anymore.
Yeah. So, yeah, between the level nerf and I think also the weapons and the gear leveling up has been modified as well to not be as powerful. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. We're gonna hit Rejuvenate. Okay. Recuperate. Which, this is a new thing. So Recuperate doesn't have a cooldown. This is just an ability you can use whenever you're out of combat. Every character gets it now. But you get it at like level... I don't know when you get it. If you get it right out the gate, or... It's meant to be a way, because they got rid of everybody having first aid, so they wanted another way for people to be able to heal themselves. So they were like, here's just a button you can use between combats to help you out.
That's cool.
And I need to go back to my older characters and put it on the bar, because it's not on the bar because it didn't exist when they were introduced.
Okay. So.
No, do you see that?
There.
That was so good.
Yeah, that was that was great timing there. Okay.
Good dog. We'll also sometimes in runs let people name the dog as an incentive, so that's fun.
And there's also an optional bear companion you can get that it's not required for the run, but if people donate enough, he'll go out of his way to Xavier will go out of his way to do it.
Light speed has ended during that, as it usually does, so we're now back on a mount. This will be the last time we mount up for the entire run, basically.
So enjoy being a side piece while you can.
And yes, the ogres are facing me. They will not chase me all the way up here. So
yeah. Okay, so next we got disable the ward stones here. Another minor thing with how they've updated this, is some of the effects, like on the ward stones and some of the ogres' weapons, look a lot cooler. So, all right, so the final section here is a dungeon run through the Dark Maul Citadel, and we're finally getting our specialization just in time to start
I
it.
sequenced that a lot better this time than I usually do.
Yeah.
That saved a couple seconds. So we have a second player in here with us, and you're gonna be like, but it's a single player run. Yes, but as we've already mentioned, we can't control people queuing into things with us. So we can't actively coordinate before coming in here, but if we have somebody that that queued in here with us, that wasn't in our part, like, we can't add somebody to our party, but the game adds them to us, adds them to the party with for us when we queue for this event. And so what we've done, and I did not mean to press that right now, but that's okay. We will have a situation where they'll just give us somebody and they'll run with us. And then we just, we can even coordinate in here. I can ping to give instruction a little bit. But it's a situation where you do what you can.
They don't know him, we don't know them.
Can you hurry up, bud? Okay, that's not great.
Yeah.
Right.
And sometimes they'll just dirtle.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So after we take care of these last couple of guards here, and there is also a small bit of balancing in that the ogres will be a little bit stronger if you have more people in the in there. So next we're going to face the mid boss in Tunk. And Tunk's a very special boy because he has a very special weapon. We're hoping that he will drop Tunk's tiny bow. It's the only drop in this run that we kind of care about, because it's the only weapon that will actually be superior to the heirloom items that we've crafted here. So, he is just about taken care of.
There's the bow.
Hey, we got the bow.
It's a pretty consistent drop. I think I get it at 2 out of every 3 runs, something like that. So,
just something to look forward to. All right, so then we just take care of these last couple of ogres here, and we then all we have to do is get to the top of the citadel, stop the ritual, and kill Warcraft.
So you might go, well, do you even need to really kill the tiny guys, like the zombies? And the answer is yes, because if we don't, they will get our companions all stuck back there, and they won't actually come over here and fight with us. So,
which while you are powerful for a new player,
it's helpful to have
you can't solo this.
Not easily, no. It's helpful to have a tank.
Okay, right.
It's helpful to have the non-player tank actually do the tanking, so that I don't get murked.
Yes.
Now we're gonna again apply Death Hunter's Mark, which is I've been using it the whole run, but basically it does an increased 3% damage.
Okay.
I think it's just a flat 3% now, as opposed to being affected. Like, it used to be, it did more it caused you to do a bunch more damage when they were above 80% health. I think now they reworked it, so it's just always a boon, which is nice. I prefer that. It's not as much of a boon at any time, but it is a boon the whole way through. So,
So yeah, once you get Gorkroff to about half health, he will, sacrifice himself and complete the ritual. And now you gotta fight. So I'm reading the wiki here. Kaligos, one of the strongest blue dragons that's currently alive right now, and the aspect of magic.
yeah, just
have fun.
No big deal. Who's also our friend and is attacking us against his will. I might add that part too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a really clean, really clean run. And lastly, you just gotta complete a couple of quests. Just turn those in, and the run is over.
Yeah,
So-
we're gonna take a portal to another location, and once we turn in the quest there, that is the end of the run. So
Mhm.
get ready on time.
It used to be they have had a lengthy, unskippable,
Griffin flight.
cutscene, Griffin flight cutscene, which was cool as a spectacle thing, but like not so cool for speedrunning.
And time.
And what do we got here?
That is a flat 2740.
Wait,
Well-
that's a new PB for me, and since the rework, that's like
Yeah, I was
40.
about
That's 40 seconds faster than my personal best. Damn.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I thought you said like within a month you'd be getting sub 28.
Sorry, because my brain heard that and went, yeah, that's a decent time, because I was going off of the old version. And then I wait, no, that's PB on current patch. That is personal best on new expansion. That's so good. I felt like it was going
Wow.
really fast. Let's go.
Yeah.
We've just got a marathon personal best right here.
Yep.
Woo.
So
And
actually,
I'll just show real quick, because I want to show you guys one of the abilities we used to get in the old version. So this is called, because I just got it from turning in that quest. This is called Kill Command. And you're going to see how much damage this does. Like, hold on, I'll wait for it to reset here. Yeah. It shreds things. This one shouldn't have the NPCs come up and do stuff, but like, yeah.
But yeah. So yeah.
So, yep.
But
That's that.
the cool thing though about this run in particular is that if you want to explain how when the patch changes how the run works.
Yeah, so in World of Warcraft, excuse me for that burp. In World of Warcraft, the way things function on the leaderboards is every time a new expansion comes out, and a new expansion comes out about once every year and a half, we lock the leaderboards for all of the runs and start a new board for the new expansion, because there's so much rebalancing and overhauling and stuff from expansion to expansion that you're not really comparing evenly if you take something from 2 expansions ago and compare it to current expansion. So if you have world record in a WoW category when an expansion ends, you will always be considered the world record holder for that expansion in that category. People might get better times than you later, and that'll be appreciated and respected, and they'll get their flowers too. But you'll be able to go, no, I had the world record for Cataclysm. For Warlords of Draenor or Cataclysm, whatever, in this category, and I think that's a really cool thing. Something I'm actually going to be learning next, and I'll show you guys a little bit of a sneak peek, since I know we're getting to the end here.
Yeah, I was about to say, how much time do we have between?
Well, you guys, this is
We're the last run. We're the last run for the day.
this is the
okay.
last round for the day. So, well, as long as you don't go on too long.
Yeah.
Because ideally, I would like to go to bed at some point.
We won't take too long. I'll
understandable.
just show you this.
Yeah.
So, create character. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make a Death Knight, which I can pick any class, but we're any race, most races for. Basically, anything that is one of these 6 races or these 6 races are allowed for this. But we make a Death Knight.
Mhm.
Gonna go hit customize, gonna hit random.
You're not even showing off this run. Just pick a name, man.
Load in. And this is going to wind up being like an hour run when I start learning it. But what's interesting here is we talked about mounting up before. We're able to mount up at level at the start of this run. So we have movement from the beginning. and you're going to be breaking free of the Lich King's control, committing all sorts of atrocities before that, and then going to help the people of Azeroth fight back against one of the biggest bads they've ever, one of the most famed villains the setting's ever had.
Mhm.
So,
And another thing is you actually start at level 8.
yeah, this run starts at level 8, which means 2 levels into the run, you get your specialization. So you get to do some fun stuff there. I have a hunch that I'm wondering which is going to be the recommended for speedrunning for it. I could see Unholy just because you have the ghoul all the time helping you. It's not going to be blood, probably, because you're not going to have a ton of damage output from that. You'll have more sustain, but not damage. Maybe it'll be frost. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, that was all I wanted to show there. And you still get the warbands, the heirlooms. But part of what I need to do for this one is I need to finish getting the heirloom sets because they use different heirlooms because they have a different armor class or armor category than the hunter does. So I need to do a little bit more prep to be able to start running that. So it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for having me, and
Thank you for taking part.
I hope things continue to go well because you do have one more day of this one more day of this left, correct?
Yes, there is one more day, and just before we close off for the night, I will go over what we're doing tomorrow. And then, but before we go on to the intermission screen, I just want to remind everybody, of course, that this is a charity event for Everyone Can. They are a charity based in Manchester in the United Kingdom. They help disabled people to play games. They've got a gaming centre in Manchester. They host gaming sessions and stuff, and they do assessments. They provide custom gaming peripherals for people with disabilities as well, just to basically make the world of gaming more accessible to people who may not normally get the chance to play games accessibly. So it just makes it more accessible for people to be able to play games. And every penny that they receive will go to an excellent cause. But you're going to say something there, sorry?
Yeah, but before you read the schedule, I just want to say thanks to my dad because that's Water King in chat. That's my dad. So he said congrats, PB. So yeah.
Shout outs to Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
There you go.
Give my love to Mom. I know she's watching with you. So
shout outs to parents. There we go. Shout outs to parents. But yes, so the charity Everyone Can, they do so much excellent work, and every penny that we can raise for them will go to an excellent cause. The current running total for Everyone Can is £118, which is absolutely incredible. Tomorrow we do have more runs, so hopefully we'll have an even higher donation total to donate to them by the end of tomorrow. And of course the donation page stays open for about a week after the event anyway, so that hopefully we can get even more donations in as well before we finally send it off to Everyone Can, and they can do all their exceptional work with the money that we've raised. But yeah, that is everything I need to say. Do you guys have any final things you'd like to say before we finish with your run?
No, thank you so much for having me. Getting a PB on in a charity run is always a really satisfying thing to do. And I wish all the runners tomorrow best of luck on their events. I play a lot of Pokemon. I play a lot of World of Warcraft. I'm learning Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. And I'm working through a Terraria series and a Biomutant playthrough. So, drop on my channel, KingXavier_I. So King Xavier the First. Love to see you around. I'm just a VTubing bird who likes to make people happy. So, yep.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for taking part. Thank you for both your runs, the Elephant Collection and World of Warcraft, and we'll hopefully see you again at another event in the future.
Yep. Have a good one.
Hope so.